Of firefighters responded to a 3-alarm fire early this morning. Essentially, a lot of firefighters there at this thing. It happened at a commercial building on New Kings Road. And as you can see, lots of folks there, heavy smoke, flames coming from the building as well. They're cleaning up the ashes right now at the building. It had personal storage units, an auto repair shop, even a trucking company associated with it. Our Leah Shields has the very latest on the story.
80 firefighters responded to this 3rd alarm fire in the middle of the night. And as the sun comes up, smoke still coming out of that front building. Now, Captain Eric Prossermer explains they were able to save the building in the back, but you can see that the roof collapsed in that front building. And Prossermer explains it was a dangerous fire to fight.
Guys did a phenomenal job getting ahead of the fire and stopping it from taking the entire building down.
They set up an attack to stop the fire, but it escalated quickly. Prossermer says within 15 minutes, command pulled all of the units out of the building for their safety.
It's a life or death decision.
Prossermer says a roof and a wall collapsed, which could have seriously injured or killed the firefighters. The fire took an hour and 20 minutes to get under control, but crews will be on scene putting out the hot spots for quite a while. The cause of the fire is unknown. JFRD says no one was in the building at the time of the fire. In Northwest Jacksonville, Leah Shields, First Coast News on your side.